And we're rolling. Woo, as they might get the family. It's your boy Landon to the 7 to my life, you dig? Today, as you can see in the title, this is what I didn't expect. How did I word it? Things I wish I knew about Navy boot camp. So, I graduated. I just woke up, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to get my words together. I graduated roughly like 2.5 weeks ago. So I feel like this is definitely around the time I should talk about what to expect, things I wish I knew. I didn't really know certain things as far as like, I made a whole list. I guess I can go in order. Like, one thing I didn't know on some random shit, I didn't know they take out your wisdom teeth. Like, because of course you're part of the government, you're part of the Navy, you're part of the military. So just as much as you're working for them, they take care of you because you know you got to be in perfect condition to serve. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That was one of the reasons why they explained, or how they explained, like, you know, because you get your medical, dental, all your benefits. They said you automatically get taken out, your wisdom tooth taken out. And they checked, you know, they did a diet analysis or whatever, diagnostic. I don't know the lingo. All I know is they looked at me and they said, yeah, you need to get 2 wisdom teeth taken out. So, yo, they put shots in your mouth, like actually like shots like in your gums. Dude, that stuff hurt like a mug. I'm not gonna hold you. I was trying to keep my composure. They're like, you're doing pretty good, bro. Like, slowly tears are going down my face. It was like, because it was like in order to numb the pain. So when they do have to like just rip your teeth out. But yo, I never, like, yo, I don't like shots. Ironically enough, I got tattoos, but I don't like, I'm sorry, it's not too often I get my gums shot it up, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But like, no, I didn't, no. They shot me up. It was, bro, I never experienced something like that. They just ripped my teeth out. Then, you know, of course, they didn't like put me to sleep or nothing. Like, I was awake throughout the whole process. Of course, I was numbed up, but like, I don't know. I thought they were gonna drug me up, like have me feeling all goofy and stuff. No, that didn't happen. Some people, I think, they went through that, but me, no. And then, of course, I saw the teeth right there. My weird self, I wanted to keep them. I was like, yo, it's my teeth. I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, no, what? No. So, yeah, they take out your wisdom teeth. I didn't know. Okay, when you get to base, right, or your boot camp, they assign you to a certain building, a certain ship. And I think within the second week, they're gonna teach you about someone has to always be on watch. You got security watch, then you got roving watch. So, boom, you got to look at the P-way, the hallway, security watch, and like, say for instance, you just got to stare, like stand at attention and just stare down the P-way. Your RDCs can come in, your petty officers, chiefs, whoever, come in. You're gonna know your chain of command. You got to always have your training guide on you at all times on your left hand. You can't have no pens or nothing on your right hand, because when you salute, you gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying, you have nothing in your hand, because they're gonna check you on that. They'll ask you your chain of command, rank of recognition, whatever. And then the security log, or I'm sorry, the security watch has their security deck log. And that's just like, I'm trying to remember. It's every increment. I'm trying to remember the increments, because here it's different. Here for A school it's 25 to 55. There, I want to say the 45 and the 30, I believe. I could be mistaken. Yeah, every 30 minutes, the rover has to, you gotta write rover, something. I forgot, on the security log, I don't know. I graduated boot camp, so I don't remember exactly what you gotta put, but basically you gotta make sure the deck log is straight. The rover walks around the compartment, walks around the room, just make sure like people not doing no crazy stuff. Not saying anybody really would, but just make sure you kind of can keep the peace, especially like the rovers at night during taps. Like people like to get out of their racks. You gotta have a certain amount of people in your racks, or a certain amount of people that could be on the deck around the time. Also throughout the day, the rover would have to check the temperatures and everything. They would have to go to the office and check in with the OOD, the officer of the deck, to show the temperatures and everything that you checked is straight. They have to sign that out, or they have to initial it and make sure like you got everything correct, because they will make you go back and restart. Like, cause there's a certain way how you gotta walk in the office, you gotta knock a certain like 3 times. You gotta be like, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, so and so. Well, not evening, cause I don't think they would do it in the evening, but good morning, so and so. Seaman recruit, da 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 da. You got a whole spiel, like a whole script. Literally on the clipboard, it has a whole script that you have to read. And it depends on who you interact with, but like they don't play no games. There was one time I talked to OOD, I literally was like staring at, I was like, good morning, so and so, Seaman recruit. It was like one of my first couple times. They were like, okay, so what I need you to do, go back around, because there's a line of all the rovers. So go back around and like come back correct, basically. And then I think I messed up the second time. Then I had to go back around again in the line. I was like, man, bump this. So yeah, I didn't know about the rover and security watch. Boom. I didn't know in the depth test. Yo, man, this is for my my recruits, not recruits. My recruiter. He told me, because I was an E2, right? I'm still an E2. You can be an E3 in boot camp from the depth test. The depth test is like this advancement test. Like it's like at the beginning stage, like whether P days or week 1, it just asks you certain questions that has to do with boot camp or just the Navy, I think. And if you pass, you can rank up to the next level. No, that's what I was told, E2 to E3, right? But as soon as we get to the test, they said only E1s to E2s can rank up. You can't be an E2 to E3. Like, in order to do that, you have to take a leadership role, or that's really basically it. There's nothing else to do to rank up, or other way to rank up. So I was kind of irritated about that, because my recruiter basically lied to me, which I know I'm not the only one. Their recruiters lied to them, you know what I'm saying? To the fellow future sailors, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I didn't know that on base you had to double time everywhere. Like double time is like you running everywhere. Like say for instance, if you have to go to the medical clinic, you can walk there, and say if they check you out and you're good to go, you're fit for full duty, then you have to run all the way back. Like you have to jog in your uniform, boots, backpack, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? And I think for swimmers too, like you don't have to run there. There's certain like things you don't have to run to, but for the most part, if you're by yourself, you have your glow belt on, you're gonna run everywhere. So that was something interesting to me. Excuse me, I didn't know they had church services. Like, and even if they did it, excuse me, even if they did have church services, I didn't necessarily know there was like a multitude of them. Like I knew they had the typical gospel one, which the gospel was lit when I went. They have Unitarian, I forgot how to say it, but they have the Unitarian one. They have Buddhism. They had the Earth Center Spirituality one. Cause you know I'm a spiritual person, so of course I went, but it wasn't what I thought it would be, bro. It wasn't cool. I didn't like it personally. I thought there was so much more they could have did to it. There was one time we went, and I was putting my friends on to the whole spirituality thing, right? I was like, yeah, man, go. Because the first time I went, it was cool, man. I think I went 2 or 3 times. The first time it was cool, man. Second time, it was about paganism. Because like the way how they put spirituality was such a broad thing. Like they put anything that wasn't necessarily like the typical religion into spirituality. So like there's one time a guy volunteered, this pagan, I don't know the terminology, but he was talking about Mjolnir, like the freaking Thor hammer. He was talking about, it was like the Nord mythology. He was talking about He was talking about anything and everything, bro. And it was just like, you put your homies onto this restaurant and it was amazing. Then like they switched up the whole menu at the last minute when your friends came by. That's what it felt like. So I was like, bro, what? They're looking at me like, yo, this is spirituality? I was like, no, this isn't spirituality, bro. Like, what? So that was that. And then I went to the gospel one. I think there was a few different church services, or they call it the chapel. So the chapel's cool, man. Cool vibe. You can't really like, because they have a thing. I guess that's the thing too about the Navy. I didn't know about the CO Top 6 or whatever. CO Top 6. And they have no racism, no sexual harassment, no hazing, no recruit-to-recruit contact, no substance abuse. I think I got them all. Watch me miss one. But yeah, no. I say that to say because in the chapel, people like try to slide notes to each other or just on base in general. Yo, they do not play those games. Like if you get caught, you can get asthma, you can get pushed back. If one of the petty officers chief catch you, because people be trying to, the fellas try to slide stuff to the honeys. There was one honey that was in my division. She already got asthma in my division, but she got asthma again because her goofy self, she stole like a candy bar in the office, and then she slid some notes to one of her friends in boot camp. And obviously she got caught and she got asthma again. So I was like, dang, that's an L. But yeah, man, like people be getting caught doing some goofy stuff. Don't get caught doing goofy stuff. Or, belay my last, don't do goofy stuff. That ass. No. That was ugly. Okay, so I knew we can get mail, but I didn't know we can get items. Like you can get books, you can get like, not necessarily, well, I guess you could say care packages, but your RDCs are gonna check in the mail, like what packages did you get? So don't be getting no wild stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get food, they're gonna eat your food. That's what my RDC said. Like you better not get no snacks because I'm definitely eating them. Definitely pack light. I didn't know the A-B drawers, like you're gonna have your rack, and your A-B drawer is like your locker. It's literally like a drawer. It has a lock. You only have so much room. Barely anything can fit in there. No books, your toiletry items. Just make sure you don't bring a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? You shower with everyone. I knew you were gonna shower. Like, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Like the first couple times it's awkward. It's like obviously nobody wants to do it, but it's like a thing you have to deal with. So yeah, that was interesting. I was like, wow, okay. PT. We all seen Making a Sailor, right? First week, first day, I was like, wow, just like, watching the video, I'm like, okay, this is intense. We got there. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than what it actually was. But of course, that was my particular RDCs, my particular division. I can't speak on everybody's division and who gets more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We were definitely, because they say there's a smart division, strong division. We weren't necessarily the smartest. I don't know why we weren't the strongest either. So we were just kind of there. Even though we definitely, bro, we almost got all our flags until like the last week where the FQH checked our racks, and we got 3 demerit chits. And demerit chits are basically like, they find dust bunnies on the ground, your bed's not properly made, just random stuff, the deck log, you know what I'm saying? So like obviously, and it matters because like say when it's time to graduate, your family comes to see you. It just looks cool, the aesthetic where you got all your flags, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. oh, that's the thing too, I guess, like the certain flags mean a certain thing. I think there's 5 or 6 flags. You got the athletic flag, you got the academic flag, you have the drill flag, you have just different flags. Athletic flag is like, say all y'all like passed the physical test. The academic flag, all y'all got a certain grade, GPA. It was funny, like our EPO, our education petty officer, or like, you know, our rank, whoever was the guy that was setting up, like just helping us study or whatever, because there's each different role. I didn't know, that's another thing too, I didn't know there were so many roles. Like I know about the RPOC, the A-Rock, there's APO, there's like the athletic dude that like guides the stretches, you know, the EPO that like helps us study for the tests. But no, I was gonna say I didn't know, or not that I didn't know, but our EPO during one of the tests, yo, he already finished, like, I think he got like, I think the highest you can get is a 5.0. Or, I don't know. Basically, he damn near did hella good. But he was falling asleep in the class, right? Yo, when I tell you, that petty officer, like, gave him a fail. And it was so awkward because he was the EPO. And the petty officer was like, what? Because he's literally like that smart kid, and he had to do it all over again. So that was awkward. And he got demoted. So I was like, wow. But yeah, there's hella positions to get. Like I said, I didn't really care for any of them because I wanted to get the A-Rock position. But yeah, that's whatever. But yeah, the PT wasn't that hard. But just because it wasn't that hard for me, that doesn't mean it's gonna not be hard for you, or it is gonna be hard for you. Just, you know, take it how you will. I knew that we weren't gonna have enough time to eat. I was told that. But when I tell you, yo, you have literally like 10 minutes to eat. And for some people, it's like 10 minutes, that's nothing. But no, bro, like, you get in line, you order, like some like regular school cafeteria type system. The food is not that bad though. But yeah, you sit down. By the time you really start like enjoying your food, division so-and-so, starboard side, on your feet, take trays, right face, fall out. Like, come on, man, let me enjoy my food. Like, I don't know, I like to enjoy it, take time with my food, but people be like, like, hey, bro, like. So there's that. Someone said, because I was asking people too, I was like, is there anything that you didn't know about boot camp by the time you got here? And one of my fellow sailors, fellow recruits at the time, he was like, I didn't know the dress blues were black. So I was like, okay, let me put that on the list. Because I was like, now that I think about it, the dress blues aren't black, they're blue. Or, head ass, the dress blues aren't blue, they're black. So, okay, I was like, that's interesting. Okay, I knew we're in the military, I knew we were gonna march. But when I tell you, we march every day, I did not know that. And it's cool though. And it'd be sucking when like, cause you gotta get up and set up in formation. And like, I try to like position myself in the line, cause they do, in order to set up the marching formation, they set up the high line and they count off. And then like, I think they do it 1 through 6. So like, whatever number you pick, or whatever number that falls under you, like say I'm number 4, whoever's like the 4th person that said it prior to you, you're gonna be behind them. So it's like, I try to like position myself where I'm not either behind someone that just stomps on your foot, because like say if you're like, if you miss a step or whatever, they just stomp on the back of your heel. And like, yo, sometimes hands are gonna be thrown, not gonna cap. Or there's someone that's in front of you that can't march for nothing, and then you step on them, because your RDCs will always say, if they can't march correctly, stomp on their feet. And it's like, I'm not trying to hear that, bro, because I'm not the type of a-hole to just stomp on you. But at the same time, like, they'd be always like, get in step, why are we not in step? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I always had this one particular girl that was in front of me that couldn't march, and she would limp. So because I think she messed up one of her feet during one of the physical tests, so it was just awkward when, like, you know, she was limping trying to get in step, and then I'm like, oh my god, so and so, come on, because the people behind me is like, yo, Tansel, get in step. And I'm like, I'm not trying to step on no girl, you know what I'm saying, because I'm the integrating division. So it was like, it was just awkward, man. But yeah, we march every day. I don't mean to go on a tangent, you know what I'm saying, just I'm getting flashbacks about boot camp. So yeah, there's that. I didn't know the RPOC holds a saber. That was cool. Each division has their own logo. Okay, so this is my logo. You know what I wish we would have done? Yeah, 163. Got the anchor. Woo woo. Got the sub. I think if you look at it a little bit closer, 721. That's the name, because our building was ship 7, and I didn't know, like, the buildings were actually, like, named and numbered by actual ships. So we were the USS Chicago, and Chicago was the 721. So that was cool. One thing I do wish we did, I wish we would have had, like, our names, because you get to see obviously everybody else's logos. So I wish we had our names on there, like the actual recruits, like recruits or whatever, have their names on there. Because that was a cool idea. I saw some people, like, they literally, how they had it set up was cool, but here we only have our RDCs, and it's like, yeah, our RDCs are on there, but what about us? We're the actual division, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, whatever. But yeah, what else? The Galley Food isn't that bad. Honestly, it really isn't. Like, people would always say, oh, the galley. Like, oh, the galley is this, galley is that. Like, obviously, like, compared to you eating Burger King or real food, whatever the case, whatever you're eating before, like, it's not gonna compare to, like, obviously that. But when you're in there, the first couple of days, it's like, whatever, I'm off this. But it's your way of life, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, yo, pass me that? Yo, you don't want that chicken? Oh, you don't want this? And they do have PB&J, so you can do that. They got the peanut butter, the jelly, the toast. So yeah, you're gonna be all right. Food isn't that bad for real. I didn't know you don't have to shave. Now, we're meant to shave every day, but, like, say for instance, like, if it irritates your skin, like, because it did for me, the first, like, during P days, like, my skin was just irritated. And you can go to medical, you can ask for a shaving shit, or you can ask your RDC's permission to go to medical to get a shaving shit. The corpsmen, they're not nurses, but, like, they're just the medical people. Like, they'll look at your skin, like, oh, because they'll definitely try you. Like, if you don't come correct, you gotta shave before you get there. And they're gonna be like, oh no, you're good, woo. But, like, obviously, if it really does look like it's affecting your skin, they're gonna be like, no, you good. They're gonna give you some type of cream that's gonna, you can put on before, like, throughout the day, like 3 times a day. Like, they gave me 2 creams. They gave me one, like, I'll use 3 times a day, and then they gave me the other one that I'll use before I go to bed. Lowkey, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, it didn't really help. I think some other people were saying that too, but at least you don't have to shave every day. Even if you do get the shaving shit, you do have to shave for graduation day, picture day, battle stations, firefighting, gas chambers, certain important events. And they'll give you a paper, they'll explain everything. So boom, there's that. I'm gonna save that one for last. But this other one is IT wasn't that bad. I forgot what the I stands for, but it's training, the T obviously. Yeah, man, I say if y'all do something goofy as a division, you're gonna hear this at least once or twice throughout your boot camp. You have 30 seconds to hydrate. Do it now. When you hear that, That'd be the worst stuff, bro. Like, they say, or like if you got the personal IT, like it's just you, because we on my division, my RDCs, they had it on the board, like they had a pay up list, and like if you saw your name on there, you had to pay up. That means they gonna randomly call you whatever day they feel like it, get you on that black line, the tow line, whatever. They gonna tell you 30 seconds to hydrate, and they gonna just IT you in front of everybody. It's kind of embarrassing. Sometimes it's funny. Well, other people it's funny, but to you, it's like you see their faces, you see them laughing. It's like, bro, this isn't funny, bro. Like, there was one time, me and my homie, we had our hands in our pockets when one of the RDCs were doing, just doing a lecture or whatever. And yo, we got caught. We were on that list. And ironically enough, I had to pay up on my birthday. Like, I don't know, I think it was a week prior, they caught me with my hands in my pocket. Cause you gotta, it's a thing about military bearing, military posture. Just make sure you're professional. You know, you're a sailor, you're becoming a sailor, so you can't have your hands in your pockets, can't have your phone on, well, phone. I'm thinking of like here. Yeah, obviously you don't even have your phone at boot camp, but like, I don't know, you just gotta look professional, be professional at all times. So yeah, there's one time I like to just have my hand in my pocket. On my birthday, they were like, Tansel, you know, do your 8 counts, whatever. And then also as a division, they have like different levels of IT. I think, I don't necessarily remember the color, like the levels, but there's like a blue one, green one, or yellow one, red one, I think a black card too. I think the black one's the worst one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or if not black, definitely red. But I'm pretty sure the first card is a blue card. And I don't remember necessarily what is the workout, but I remember there was like air chairs, there's like the arm circles, 8 counts. And then like, of course, we were with, it wasn't that bad because it was an integrated division. So the girls, they couldn't, like, there's only so much they can do physically. And like, you know, one team would fight, you know what I'm saying? So they, like, as soon as the girls were kind of like, they kind of made us all stop, you know what I'm saying? So, because if we were in the all-male division, they would have got on our ass, man. I'm not gonna hold you. So, yeah, there would be some times where people would do goofy stuff. So I'm not gonna say we didn't deserve it. It could have been a lot way worse. But yeah, the IT, it wasn't that bad. Because like once it happens, of course it sucks when you're doing it, but in the moment it's like, it's just something you gotta deal with type stuff. Now, but the last thing, listen y'all, when I say, especially later on as the weeks progress, like by week 8, week 7, week 9, week 5, week 6, you're gonna be cleaning a lot, yo. Because once you start taking care of the main events, because throughout the boot camp experience, you're gonna be preparing for those moments, but once you knock those out, you're gonna be cleaning a lot. Like, they got clean compartment bleach protocol. Like, bro, in the morning, clean, lunch, clean, dinner, clean, sweep, bleach, mop, clean the heads, the bathrooms, the restrooms. You're gonna be like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, clean. 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, clean. We just cleaned like a few hours ago. 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, clean. We just cleaned. And then you know what you're doing the day after that? You're gonna clean. There's a lot of cleaning, man. Like, and then it gets irritating when like a certain amount of people clean and the other people think they're cool to not clean. It's like, who are you to not clean? And then like, yeah, we all don't want to clean, but it's like, we gotta do it, bro. So like, if I'm clean, you're cleaning. What? You know what I'm saying? It made no sense to me. And then like the rovers, sometimes they'll be like, all right, y'all gotta clean. They'll get on certain people. They pick and choose who to get on. But it's like, bro, there's a whole like 20 other people right there not cleaning. Why are you getting on us? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's goofy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, my fellow sailors who's been through the process, if there's anything that you didn't know about or things that you wish you knew about boot camp, Put it down in the comments. I think I did a decent amount. How long is this video? Oh, we're going on 30 minutes. I didn't expect this to be that long. I love y'all. I think that's about it. I definitely have a barracks tour. Like, I'm gonna show this room tour in a minute. Right now it's kind of dirty. I'm not even gonna cap. Might do it next week. Just trying to like schedule my videos now. But definitely more content is on the way. I might definitely do a tour around like the track, the Epic Center, all that stuff, man. Love y'all. It's your boy Lane. Today, step into my life. I need Baba. Peace. Stay blessed, stay gifted. Like I said, if there's anything else you want to know though, just as far as the Navy in general, leave a comment. If there's any videos you want me to do, let me know. I got y'all. I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But peace. I love y'all.